Well, I hope you all had a great day today. We are going to go through Shadowpact number 1. The outrageous stars of Day of Vengeance are back. I don't know what that means, but that's okay. This is from July of 2006. I picked this up just because it looked like it would be fun. It looked like something dark and magical and silly. You know, I see Nightshade, who I like. I see Ragman, who I love. If you haven't watched my Ragman review from the Ragman miniseries in 1993, maybe? I would highly recommend that. You will immediately want to go out and pick up all 6 issues of the Ragman miniseries. Detective Chimp, and we'll just keep on going here. So we pop it open, and immediately there's the Phantom Stranger. So I feel like I'm in a safe place right now, and it's going to have a lot of magic. It's a strange world, growing stranger by the minute. A time of transition and upheaval throughout the supernature. The dead skin of the 9th age of magic hasn't fully shed, and the form of the 10th age has yet to fully reveal itself. Ancient barriers protecting us from dark places are breaking down. Knock, knock. Anyone home? New things appear daily, including Rob Zombie, Hellbilly Deluxe, and monstrous old things, thought long defeated, are waking up again, like Goro from Mortal Kombat with Ghost Rider's head. Oh, well, LeBron, you can collect the Powerade caps and get free LeBron James gear. I've heard on very good authority that LeBron James the only thing he likes more than basketball is skateboarding and snowboarding with his 6'10" frame. All manner of dark forces are loose again in the world. So 1 year ago, Spider-Man's just flying around. That wasn't here yesterday. Whatever it is, seems to be entirely covering River Rock, Wyoming. This bears investigation. Looks pretty solid. Opaque to my X-ray vision. And my heat vision has no effect either. This is written and drawn by Bill Willingham, and he did a fine job. One thing left to try. I'm gonna punch my way through it. Oh no! Superman's found us! We're cooked now! Calm down, Bagman. He won't break through my barrier. Whomp! And then Superman just gets thrown back through this evergreen tree and just splits it in two. Okay, I may need to enlist more help here. Superman can't get through it. You know it's strong. My spells are proof against any mundane creature, no matter how extraordinary. And now let's be about our business before other distractions present themselves. Jack of Fire, deploy your pentacle team. Flush these townsfolk out of their homes. Oh, the holes. Herd them toward the town square. You got it, Strager. Carnival and Bagman will knock on doors. Sister Shadow and the White Rabbit will patrol the inside perimeter of the barrier, rounding up those who try to make a run for it. And kill all who resist. No! These people are the raw material for our primary mission. I won't have you wasting them. Control your animals, Jack. So, they just go through this sweet little innocent, small town USA town, which is River Rock, Wyoming. Come on, someone answer the door. I'll get it. Hello, little girl. Are your parents home? Mom, there's a green fatso birthday clown man at the door. You got a smart lip on you. Ah, I'll show you, little Miss Snotmouth. Where we going, Dad? Anywhere, as long as we can get out from under this devil sky. And they just run right into this globule. No talking. Keep moving toward the town square. And for your own sakes, let's have no more escape attempts. So they're just herding all these people into the town square. And then she reveals the plot. We've invaded your quiet little town to perform a significant act of necromancy, which is the type of magic that works to overcome death itself. And it's also powered by death. Human sacrifice on a substantial scale. That's where you come in. By random selection, we'll be taking you to provide that magic power. Our spell shouldn't take more than a few hundred executions to complete it, so most of you will survive this unfortunate incident. That's the good news. The bad news is what happens if you don't promptly and willingly show up for our sacrifice if your name is drawn. So she just tells him, if you try to run, you try to escape, we're going to kill you, we're going to kill all your friends, and we're going to kill your family. Look, I know you got a bum deal here. We could have chosen another town, but we didn't. There's nothing you can do about it. Now, go home and stay indoors, unless you're summoned. Anyone caught outside will be moved to the head of the line. Keep in mind that we're immeasurably more powerful than you, so there's no shame in submitting meekly to your fate. So, he enlists the help of the Green Lantern, who makes it very clear the bubble's made out of normal human hemoglobin. Superman, blood? From how many people? It had to be thousands at least. Actually, only a few drops from one donor, but enlarged into its current form. A complete sphere, by the way, passing underground too. It's a pretty impressive barrier, highly selective, passing visible spectrum light and atmospheric gases, but completely impervious to anything I can think to try. And it doesn't have a normal atomic structure. No matter what reduction I view it with my microscopic vision, it presents as a flat, featureless surface. And all of a sudden, the Phantom Stranger shows up. Magic indeed. This barrier is a dark thing of long-forgotten magic. I fear a terrible old power may be loose in the world today, or about to be awakened again by its agents within the sphere. Can you break through? No, it's proof against even my powers, but I may be able to merge myself with the barrier wall for a short time to become a living doorway for something else to pass through me to the inside. Great, I'm ready to go. No, Superman, I feel your vulnerability to magic makes you unsuitable to face whatever dangers lie within. Magic threats need magic champions to face them? Makes sense. Who do you have in mind? Meanwhile, in the Yucatan province, we have Ragman and Blue Devil fighting Quetzalcoatl. And, they give him the business pretty quickly, defeat him pretty fast. And then Phantom Stranger just appears in the sky and tells him, we need your help. Good old Detective Chimp is chilling out here with Nightshade and trying to figure out a reason why he shouldn't be drinking. And, of course, then Phantom Stranger shows up to get them. Phantom Stranger just shows up to get the Enchantress and Jimmy, who I don't know who Jimmy is, actually. I wish I did. He's this guy, whoever that is. Sorry. If you know, you can tell me in the comments below. I'd appreciate it. Oh, there it is. He's Nightmaster. Okay, and he actually has this cool sword that makes him younger, so it's kind of like a picture of Dorian Gray in a sword. So there's the big globule of blood over River Rock. Good luck, Shadowpact. Always a pleasure, Superman. Steal yourself. So he turns himself, so the Phantom Stranger is going to turn himself into a doorway. And they all rush through the doorway into the giant hemoglobin bubble. And he gets ejected from it, and just boom. It basically levels this part of this entire forest here. The impact of him going through it. So very, very powerful magic right here, right? And a Witchfire and Wondrous Rex are going to watch out. They're all taking turns watching over the hemoglobin. The army after. This is today. So all this stuff happened a year ago. This is today. The Shadowpact has not been seen in a year. They've been trapped inside for a year. And we're flashing between now and then. And the army basically gave up watching because there's no way in. Nothing ever comes out. No, it's like Wonka. It's basically like Willy Wonka's factory. Nobody ever goes in. Nobody ever comes out. The Phantom Stranger is going to, try to figure out another course of action to try to help our friends. So anyways, a year ago, Nightshade wakes up, and they're all just like, okay, well, let's get to business here. And she creates her ravens to go search the town, but they're kind of stupid, so she's going to go search too. And then she sees, oh, there's somebody. Excuse me, ma'am, can I talk to you? Ma'am, I'm Sister Shadow, not some old granny. And you're Nightshade, right? I didn't know any super types got trapped along with the local yokels inside the exclusion barrier. But no matter. You're in violation of the curfew, which means you die. Get your paws off me, you big ape, or I'll shoot both your eyes out. Next, battle under the blood barrier. And so that's basically where this story ends. And honest to Betsy, I wanna read more. I think this is an interesting team. And if they have a little bit of humor, which it makes me feel, I mean, this cover looks like it's going to have a little humor. Having a chimpanzee in your group automatically means I'm not supposed to take it serious, life and death serious, that it should be a fun little ride, kind of like, I'm not expecting it to be as fun as that Alpha Flight comic book we reviewed a couple days back. But I expect it to be better than the stupid Sunfire and Big Hero 6, that's for sure. And so far it is. So far it definitely is better than that. But this is just the first issue, so I actually have to go to the comic shop and pick up more Dark Victory Series 1 action figures. Well, Commissioner Gordon looks awesome, and everybody else looks like crap. So there you go. That's my opinion of those toys. Let's see what else we got going on in here. Oh, Dan Didio's going to talk about how honored he is to work at DC Comics and bring in all the creators of tomorrow. Oh, yeah, card games, whatever. Oh, Tomb Raider, Legend. There it is. So that is Shadowpact number 1 from July 2006. I don't know how long it ran. I forgot to look it up. That's okay, though. Because I'm going to buy the second issue. And probably the third issue, just to see what's going on here. And we'll see how well it holds up. I like the art. It's fun. Bill Willingham has given it a real fun vibe. I like the monsters that he's created to bring into this. And this is the only panel that I think looks like crap. Like, it just looks incredibly flat, and that's no bueno. But the rest of it's all just solid fun. I like Bagman too. How fun, and interesting collection of villains. And it certainly seems like they have some good counterpart heroes to fight. So that's Shadowpact number 1. If you have read this comic, tell me in the comments below if it is totally awesome and I should continue down this journey with DC Comics. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It helps so much. Hit that ding dong for notifications. Do not be afraid to subscribe. Do not be afraid to share any of the comic book videos I make that you enjoy. And I will continue to keep on keeping on right here on Crypto Comics.